For the last time this week, we wish you all very welcome to Obertilliach in Austria and the highlights from the European Championships in ski orienteering. It's time for the women's relay, and they have actually already started, and we will see them out there in the forest. The first group is led by Norway ahead of Sweden and one Russian team. The second group of Finland, Estonia, Russia, Sweden again, and also Czech Republic we see there. And this is one of the wide tracks on the map, and then everyone should cooperate and go on to that small track, and then accidents can happen, as you can see, like it did for the Czech Republic team. They lost some meters to the others, but fortunately it's possible to catch up that in ski orienteering and especially relay. We have 3 legs and the courses are forked, which means of course that all skiers does not have exactly the same course, but in the end all teams have skied the same distance and the same controls. Now we're following one team from Estonia, and we get together with the other teams after either a route choice or a forking. And as you see, it's a little bit difficult when you're many teams. That Swedish team managed to stay on her skis and keep up with the rest of the group. One of the favorites was, of course, Russia, where they have actually 2 really strong teams. Tatyana Burina is in the yellow headband, and the other one was Polina Frolova. And the first team was actually the second team of Russia, with Kseniya Tretyakova sending out Polina Frolova on her leg, and then Mario Turunen from Finland made also a really strong leg. And the other ones, they are actually behind. They have not come yet, so Finland and Russia, but Russia's first team was with Alyona Tarpechnikova, who was on the podium several times earlier this week, was 1 minute behind, sending out Tatyana Oborina, also she on the podium earlier in the individual races. So Finland, Russia, Finland, Russia, and then Finland again actually. And the Swedish team, which might have been one of the favorites, there were more than 3 minutes, almost 4 minutes behind the first team, where also the second team from Sweden was behind, where Evelina Wickbom sent out Magdalena Olsson to start try to catch up the other teams. So this is how it looked after the first leg, where Russia and Finland with 2 teams each was in the first 4 position, and that means actually that right now Czech Republic is on bronze position, since only 1 team from each nation is counted in the medals. But on the last leg, Russia team number 1 had Maria Kechkina, the queen of this European champs, and Sweden had Tove Alexandersson, who also won the World Cup overall this season. So a really interesting battle. Unfortunately, what Tatyana Oborina didn't really notice was 1 control on the map. So the Russian team here, leading Tatyana Oborina, they were later disqualified, which Maria Kechkina is unaware of when she heads out on her last leg. And then suddenly Finland is on the in the gold position. So Mira Kaskinen made a strong leg and sending out Sonja Murski on the last leg, and it will be interesting to see what if Sonja Murski will manage to keep this for the Finnish team and maybe take the gold medal. Not too far behind though were Polina Frolova from the Russian second team, sending out Iuliia Tarasenko, and both of them are very experienced ski orienteers, even though they're racing in the second team. That's how it is if you're racing for such a strong country. Magdalena Olsson made a tremendous race, and she is 1 minute 50 seconds behind, sending out Tove Alexandersson to start the fight for the gold medal over towards Finland and Russia team number 2. And Tove Alexandersson takes her map and she will set up a high pace already from the beginning in the race. And we will follow her in the forest with a skiing camera. So here is Tove Alexandersson heading up a hill and then down on the narrow tracks with her really characteristic style, reading the map while also double poling and going really fast in this downhill, punching that control and then heads towards the other ones without stopping or just having a quick glance on the map and then pushing really hard. And actually she had a little bit shorter forking than Finland and then Russia, and in the finish Tove Alexandersson was the first women to the last control and also to the finish, which meant that the gold medal in the women's race they went to Sweden with Evelina Wickbom, Magdalena, Olsson and Tove Alexandersson on the third leg. And of course the teammates met Tove in the finish and they were all extremely happy. About the silver position, the second team from Russia with Iuliia Tarasenko managed to go away from the Finnish team and secure the silver medal for Russia. So actually the team supposed to not be the best one were in the end the silver medalists. So Kseniya Tretyakova, Polina, Frolova and Iuliia Tarasenko, and then Norway with Andrine Benjaminsen made a really strong race, and my colleague Andrine met the Swedish team just after their gold.
We are back live with live interview with this year European Ski Orienteering Championship gold winner, the Swedish team. So the start actually was a little not so good. Evelyn, what happens?
Yeah, I did a mistake here in the beginning in orienteering, so I was behind and I was all alone.
So what about now? The teammates made a really unbelievable job to bring your team back, and finally that's not just a back, that's a gold. What you never owing to the teammates maybe?
Yeah, they're so good. I'm so happy that they could, even if I was so pretty behind.
Well, Magdalena, your task was to get back, to get closer. You started next. So how was the feeling after that first leg? Not so good, maybe. And
yeah, I just wanted to fight and do my very best today. So I started really hard and just tried to keep high speed all the way and didn't make any mistakes.
And it seems you really improve day by day in the competition. If they will continue the next week, could you be maybe even contender to the Tove, the individual courses?
Yeah, maybe. I felt good all week here, and maybe I've gotten used to the altitude now and feel in good shape. So.
Well, Tove, great. Actually, the finish started well here. Then was was pretty hard to get to gold podium. At the same time, the World Cup win also for you, and then second gold medal. Well, what else you would dream to complete in ski?
Today was really fun. We had really looking forward to this relay and to fighting against the Russian. So yeah, I'm very happy. I did a really good race, and yeah, it's just nice to finish the weekend with this.
Well, let's celebrate then. Congratulations once again, the Sweden, this year European Ski Orienteering Championship gold medalist in the women relay.
And these were the final standings in the European Ski Orienteering Championships relay for women in 2016, Obertilliach, Austria. Sweden takes the gold medal ahead of Russia and Norway. That means that the European Champs is over for this time, but please continue to follow us here on the IOF YouTube channel by just pressing subscribe.